Zoe Spencer needs to take accountability. We have more drama. I see what So said about Zoe Spencer, but I seen that, what's her name? What's her name again? Oh, Zoe Plant, the dick eater. I seen that she came back and she responded, but I'm pretty sure she wasn't serious from the little clips I've seen. I didn't watch the whole thing because I don't have time. I don't have the time in the day to watch a Zoe Spencer stream. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, by the way. I'm not watching that. So my guy Omeezy made a little video. So shout out to him. We're gonna watch that real quick. Let's get into it. Zoe Plant.
Zoe came out crying to the world, painting the picture that Kai was a bad person. Now, I didn't know who she was, so I had to do my research. I done my research, and all she does is emasculate. Why you can't just sit and just have fun with? Every person that stream with her feel like they going up under a humiliation ritual.
Wise words from a decent man. Now, since the last video on Streamer University, a lot of stuff has come out, and Zoe Spencer has now woken up what the internet is calling King Kong Godzilla King Illuminati. Like, it's getting totally out.
I'm a gorilla.
This ties in with two more recent videos, the Streamer University video and the humiliation content video. I think it is worthwhile talking about from this perspective in this lens. Now, Zoe Spencer has been getting laughed at for the...
Yes, I am. How did you know? But keep it on the low. Don't tell anyone I said that, okay?
Past recent videos, the Streamer University video and the humiliation content video. I think it is worthwhile talking about from this perspective in this lens. Now, Zoe Spencer has been getting laughed at for the past couple of days because she cried that she did not get into Streamer University. I mean, she's basically become a meme herself.
To get my name blocked.
Oh goodness, not correct. She was really. How many people were reacting to this?
Her name from the chat. Damn. Oh,
That's
tough.
No. Why is So having the time of his life? Look at him. No. That's an evil laugh right there. Look, like, I'm pretty sure I did more work than you to get to the Streaming University thing. You feel me? I wasn't crying. I just took it on the chin and used this to go harder. Stop crying, bro. Lock in. Come on, Zoe Plant. Because I know for a fact. My application was better than yours. It was better than a lot of people's, and I still didn't get in. Okay. You know, see, I don't get pissed off. Let's get back into it.
What the? Okay,
what is Streamer University? You don't know what Streamer University is? Actually a thing that's going on right now. Kai Cenat pretty much started his own college. It's a 3-day Streamer University thing. Yeah, a whole bunch of streamers are at a university and they're streaming right now. Yeah, it was only like 100 something people can get in. Like 1 million people applied, including me and Zoe Spencer. We both didn't get in. Tough.
Hold on a second, bro. I feel like I'm watching that with the bros. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it.
Why are you waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Now, out of all the reactions to the Zoe Spencer controversy, the one that spoke the most reaction or most, vitriol conversation has been So Illuminati basically destroying her or ethering her, as the internet would depict it, because of her actions,
I like to call it,
feelings, thought processes, and all that stuff.
He don't really do anything wrong. You going around biting. You have bit more than 10 zombie.
She a dick eater.
So Illuminati made aggressive claims about Zoe Spencer being a clout demon, a industry plant, somebody who is just there to humiliate a bunch of guys. And it sparked so much controversy on the internet about who she is, what she does, why she's valuable, and most importantly,
why she's valuable is insane. She is a streamer. Is any streamer valuable, my nigga? Like, all we do is yap. All we do is just yap, bro. Like, questioning the value of Zoe Spencer is insane. What the fuck?
I've had to clap back at So Illuminati because, I mean, to be honest,
you and Biscuit had the best application trailer.
Clout demon Dicky.
Thank you.
Sometimes you gotta say something.
Who's Solid Illuminati? Who is the Solid Illuminati? Yeah,
Solemn with a Manani? Solemn with a Manani?
Right? How about you get a life, you owe, and suck my? You're on my dick. I don't give a.
Yeah. So this is how it started.
Gay ass. Suck my. I don't give a.
Now, I don't care about the back and forth, even though Zoe don't need to be homophobic. That's crazy, out of pocket, and I don't condone those types of behaviors. That's stupid. But there have been some questions that have arose from this back and forth between Zoe Spencer, So Illuminati, and just the conversation as to who she is, why she exists, and what is cool in content creation and streaming. First of all, the claims of her only humiliating people in the conversation of, how she creates content. Now, this is probably a valid claim on the surface. When when you consume a lot of Zoe Spencer's content, it looks like it's embarrassing. It looks like it is harassment. It looks like she is doing the most. And we'll definitely...
No, I'm not. Yeah, if you are a Zoe Spencer watcher, like you're in her chat every day, like you have her notifications on. If you even follow her on Twitch, why? Do you like harassing yourself? What's going on?
Definitely dive a little bit deeper into the video, but I can see how somebody who is just coming into the fold, because Soul Illuminati has been off of the internet for a long time, would have that takeaway. Hey, I just had to do research of who she is. This could be a very valid claim. A lot of her, videos do come off a little bit different, but it is odd that
not a little bit
coming all out at one time to dogpile on her, and I don't even think her type of content warrants this sort of reaction from the community at large. And I'm not the only one who agrees with that. Hell, Soul Illuminati kind of walked back his statements a little bit and said that he was sorry for stepping on her grind, and other content creators honestly fell in line with the sentiments that I'm having, that it got a little bit too much on the TL these past couple of days when it came to Zoe.
For the most part, I want y'all to know I don't feel good about the must be stop and all this stuff. That's my old self.
Oh yeah, he came back and apologized.
Really the grind. My old self was attached to
Look at him.
A lot of bullshit. I told y'all.
Look at him. See, I'm telling you, if this was 5-6 years ago, it would have been a different story. He would have said some crazy things. He probably would have deliberately sent the hate train to her. He didn't send any hate train. I'm telling you, like the whole situation. He did this for fun. He was doing this for fun. If he was actually serious, Zoe wouldn't be here right now. She would have,
I send apologies. I feel I'm really sorry, and I really want to say this to the bottom of my heart. I feel very sorry for myself for putting myself through that with, and I hope she can keep grinding.
That's what I was saying. Y'all gotta understand.
He said he's sorry for himself. Oh my god,
not funny. I'm gonna keep it. It
is.
But that's why at the end of it, I'm like, yo, bro. At a certain point, though, niggas gotta get on Zoe dick, because we could do this to mad people. There's mad people that you feel me. This could have happened to anyone. And yeah, Zoe do some the side shit. Obviously, that shit fucked up. But yo, bro, she a person, bro.
But the thing is, that's who she is. You know what I mean? If she didn't bite niggas and do all this crazy shit, nobody would be talking about her. That's who she is. Everybody has their own road and way of how they get to a certain level.
I'm telling you, she needs to change up her
You can question a lot of shit niggas and chicks did, but that's just who the fuck Zoe is. Clearly, these niggas kept letting her around regardless of what she was doing. It's not like they could have blackballed her a long time ago.
Now, some people were definitely getting totally out of pocket, and I think the back and forths are a little bit much at this point. Picking sides, trying to
what's good, bro?
Being parasocial about how ex-streamer feels about Zoe Spencer is all the way insane and out of pocket. Some of the people going to bat for Zoe Spencer is totally out of pocket. It's bubbled up into a whole different stratosphere. Now we have Zoe Spencer literally getting on social media, streaming to these different platforms, ruining her own branding and her own image by saying, basic homophobic rhetoric, by labeling all these, hard R's as gay, all the men in the conversation as gay, taking this stance that doesn't even need to be had.
Oh my god, that's honestly this most brain dead take. I mean, I guess she's literally just you mad, you just start saying words, but you're just digging a hole for yourself. Zoe, the dick eater, lock in, please. It's not like I literally never had a problem with Zoe. Like, I've seen the biting clips before, but I didn't know it was that many. It's really just funny to me, honestly. But just knowing how the internet is, oh my gosh, I know she can't even be on her phone. Her phone just getting blown up. All her Instagram comments, TikTok comments, YouTube comments just saying, Zoe plant. Damn, bro, you really got to put into perspective. Like, with all those people really on your meat like that, nah, you really either got to just take a break and wait for it to die down, or just ignore it. But I know she's not ignoring it. She's trying to feed in it. She's trying to feed into it to, capitalize off it. But I don't know if that's going to work, especially if she doesn't, like what he says, take accountability.
Conversation, especially after these people, came to bat for you.
Y'all never want to see black
I watch Sinners
really excel. It's scary. All you
what?
Ooh, oh my god, niggas. All you niggas.
Whoa, she said hard R on stream.
Niggas is gay. Y'all just want men to fucking do content in this fucking.
Why did it? See now, when did it become a man versus woman thing, bro? There's very funny, entertaining woman streamers, female streamers. Mari, Senna, Pokimane, who else? Krista, Who else? Those are just a couple I watch. Don't want that wasn't the discussion here. The discussion was that you're weird and you bite people and you fart. See, like I'm telling you, like the internet just be making people just throw out accusations. Like now everyone's misogynistic. Like, what are we talking about? And look at her. She got plants in the background. Like you obviously are falling for the bit, but you're not. No, she bit the bit. Zoe Plant. The dick eater. She bit it. She bit the bit.
And it's weird. Men, stop sucking each other's fucking gay. Stop doing that. Okay? Stop.
Now, homophobic rant aside, Zoe Spencer brings up something that we've talked about on this platform before, is women being a part of the WL community. From my perspective, Zoe Spencer doesn't do too much more than a lot of the other streamers in the WL community. They all do too much. Like, from the outside,
Facts.
All of them do too much. All of them
Facts.
make, especially the onlooker, very much uncomfortable. All of them play a character and play a role. And it gets to a point where people who aren't in the inner circles or aren't in the content lane don't really understand it. But those that are in the content lane and content space, you know, kind of get what's going on. It's interesting, though, that Low Tier God said, you know, it only becomes a problem when it's a problem. There's always been this
clip farm plague.
She's been this person. She's been supposed to be somebody who is, you know, playing up what she is or who she is or whatever the case may be. But now all of a sudden there are people saying that she needs to take accountability for her actions. I think that's not right.
Accountability for what? For playing my character? When I take accountability, like how? Learn from this? How?
So Zoe Spencer, just like every other content creator and streamer, has found a lane and found a character in which can get them popping and get them promoted. And that's very common knowledge and commonplace. Like her doing the things that she's doing, to me, is no different than the character that like Rakai plays or that Ray plays or whoever else plays. Everybody's playing a character. Everybody's over the top, but we don't see.
Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! The way these streamers have effect on people's brains is actually insane. Oh, I don't even want to get into Rakai. Like I can't. I literally can't watch Rakai. Yo, so eviscerate him next. Honestly, like the way he changed up the dialect of these little jits, bro. I'm telling you, everyone started talking exactly like him out of nowhere. I'm telling you, Rakai hate that motherfucker, bro. And it's like, just like they're talking about, like it's a bit, it's a character. It's supposed to be funny, and that's the thing. I really don't take any of this serious. Even like Rakai, like some stuff he does is funny for sure, but I'm not about to sit there and watch it. It's just not my type of tea. It's not my cup of Joe. But it just gets to a point, especially I guess because I don't know. It's just something with social media, bro. Like everything just gets built up to something bigger than what it's supposed to be. Like even with the soul situation, he didn't have to do any of this. I'm telling you, he was literally just having fun. I don't know, bro.
Community as a whole coming down on them, you know, talking bad about them and talking negatively about the content that they make. They just let it slide because that is who the character is. Now, is there a thin line between annoying and content? Yeah, probably
lot.
so. And does Zoe Spencer push that line? You tell me.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, come here. I got you.
No, you can't.
23.
No.
He's consensual.
No, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
No. He likes it. Yeah,
He's not.
give.
Oh, no. I don't think he wants
Yo.
Yeah, stay right there. You trying to block a nigga from getting ass? You
Bro,
weird.
he don't want it, bro.
He didn't want your
He did
butt.
not tell you
He
that.
don't want it, bro.
He didn't want your bones.
Nah, I'm cool. Chill, Brody. Chill, Brody. I ain't on that. Not that.
No. This is like the first thing I seen
Happy birthday.
Get out.
where I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna. I felt bad for Zoe. I can't lie. I really felt bad for Zoe because I'm not gonna say she wasn't doing too much because she be doing too much, but like she doesn't understand when to stop, and that's the problem. But it's like you're in the she's used to doing the most around streamers, but Reggie, he a chill dude. He don't play that. Once he said he's done, cut the bit. It's over. Stop it. And she was not stopping it. And this was his birthday, so I guess he kind of had that free game to be like, you know, step. I mean, it is his room also, but still. I did feel bad for her in the moment, but then like realizing like, damn, like she kept doing it, and he kept saying stop, and she just didn't get the hint. Like she thought he was playing it a bit, but he was being dead ass serious. Reggie, I mean, I don't know how long Reggie's been streaming, but you know, not everyone's a clip farmer. I feel like there's a time and place, and whatever happened this day, he was not having it. I just don't know how she didn't pick it up on it.
She would be good. Pull up, she wild and all that falling niggas. Nah,
so sure, as somebody who is looking onto this, is it annoying? Yes. Is she humiliating other streamers who are male? Yeah, potentially. We've talked about how that is a very prominent niche in the streaming community with Dabo and other content creators.
Yo, Dabo, oh my god, Dabo just be humiliating himself.
Get fucking close. What you mean you gonna get you a snow buddy? What the fuck you mean?
What is this? What the hell?
You know, whether they be the person who's humiliating,
oh my god, anything for the bit, I guess.
That is a very prominent thing. But what I find interesting is, how is this not a reflection of the literal same content that everybody else consumes in the WL community?
Wait, isn't that the? I'm pretty sure Agent gifted them that TV and they broke that shit. They broke. What the hell? They all got shiesties on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, I know you know the guess. Why does it take you so long to say a sentence? Because I'm trying to spoil the guess. Okay, but like fucking spit it out. We've been tracking the same sentence for 30 minutes. Are you stupid? Are you fucking stupid? All right,
Niggas don't like that shit. Niggas is not. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking to you, nigga.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, I'm telling you, like, really looking at it, bro. Really looking at it. These streams be just like movie highlight reel. You know how like just random stuff be popping off of movies, that they just implemented that into streaming. It feels like I'm watching a domestic. See, and it can look like that because it's like, oh, this is supposed to be real people, but it's like at the same time, it's a skit. It's for the bit. And then, you know, when that line is drawn, I mean, you can't really, I'm not gonna say you can't draw the line, but it's a fine line. Oh my God, it's just good. It's great. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot, bro. Oh my God. The GOAT was good. Because it's like, it's content. So you have to understand it as that point. But again, from the outside looking in, just like random clips, it's like, why? Are they okay? I think Zoe's main problem is she doesn't know how to read the room. Yeah. I feel like that's the biggest thing. I feel like she needs to learn how to.
So let me get this straight. The whole community can participate in these games of humiliations, of making fun of and annoying and all these other things, but all of a sudden Zoe Spencer can't. This conversation has been one that's been existing since like Senna's come onto the scene in a major way in the WO community. Pokemon has made her comments. Now it's turned for Zoe Spencer to make her comments. Can women exist in the WL? Can they participate in the same activities? Can they make the same types of jokes? I know some people are probably gonna say, yeah, but just don't be annoying. But if the whole community is doing this annoying humiliation thing, then where's the line really drawn? When you sit there and you consume a Zoe Spencer's content, what's the real difference between consuming a Rakai's content, Little Rodney's son, a Kaisenad, a Agent, or whoever else? And not saying that there's not differences, they clearly are, but if all of them participate in some sort of similar actions and activities as humiliating or, you know, making fun of or being aggressive or being loud in public or being touchy-feely, all these other things, they're breaking stuff, all of this. If this is the nature of the community, what makes it so different when she does it versus when other people do it? Okay, cool. And maybe biting some.
Because Soul Illuminati said so. That's literally it. That's all. No one had. I mean, I was like, no one had a problem. But when gays are coming in the building, hey, bro, everyone shut up.
Somebody was a little too far, even if they did like it.
But I emasculate them because of bite mark.
Yeah, she had 11K.
I emasculate them.
12K. Okay, Zoe.
Guess what, Salabadati? Did they all tell you that they like that shit?
What? Freak boy. Freak boys.
You might like it too.
Freak boys.
And you're doing all this because maybe you want to get there.
people can acknowledge that may be too far. But I just want to open up the conversation, the dialogue of if they can do it, why can't she do it? If it's annoying because she does it, why is it annoying because specifically she does it, but every other person gets an excuse? Sure, if you hit the doom scroll and you see these consecutive videos, it's gonna seem that way. She does literally everything everybody else does, sprinkled in with the aggressive nature. Why is it different than your favorite stream? That's the question I gotta ask.
Ooh, why is it different, chat? Why is it different? That was a good take. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Really put it into perspective. Really put it into perspective. I don't know. I never watched Zoe Spencer in the first place. Fuck, bro. It really doesn't matter. And I really don't care. I honestly don't care. It's just like, you know, watch who you want to watch. Zoe was always annoying. Yeah, I feel like the annoying people in this community, at least for me, it was just like Rakai, and I think it was just Rakai. I feel like I only had a quote unquote problem with Rakai, but I never even had a problem. That's the thing. I just don't watch them. I don't know. I really don't care enough because it's like if I don't like someone's content, I'm just not gonna watch it. This shit was funny. Yo, we be live on Twitch, TheKidLaw. Make sure you check out my main channel, TheKidLaw also. And I'll see you on the next video because I already know. So it's a big video on this channel.